morning, everybody. If you watched yesterday's video, you saw that I picked up some sweet MK2 Recaros for the Jetta there. I started messing with getting them fit yesterday. Got pretty close. We're going to finish that up today. That's the goal of today's video. And I got some tips from my friends on how to make it even easier, so that's what we're going to start with today. So essentially all I'm doing today is cutting this brace piece here out so we can press this arm the rest of the way out, because MK2 bases are not as wide as MK3. These are 19 wide, MK3 are 21 inches wide, so you have to make the bases 2 inches wider to fit the rails to fit the MK3, so that's what we're going to start with today. Alright, step one, remove bracing piece is done. Now that'll allow this arm to be pushed out easier, because what the brace does is hold it from moving, so now that's gone. This should move much easier, so I'm going to put the seat down on the floor, grab my floor jack again, get it set up and see if I can't bend this out the way I need it to be, fit it in the car, and then once these fit, I'll do the driver's seat, and then once they're all good to go, they're off to the fabric shop after I decide what I want them to do. Alright, updates. It's super hot and humid. I'm kind of dying in the garage, but I'm making progress. Check this out. Okay, so right here, we got our brace piece off, obviously, which made this arm a lot easier to move out. I heated up with the torch here on this area here, and it's kind of hit. I didn't even use the jack, I just used a hammer on my mallet here, and it's kind of kept tapping it until it's out. So if you look right here, get a little measuring tape out, boom, we are right at, you can see that, right at 21. So it should be good to fit in the car, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it. That was pretty simple to do once I did it the right way. If you're gonna try and spread it like this, you've got to take that brace piece off of your one side, then you can go about pushing it out. This is a little bent, but as long as it fits in the rails, that's what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and try to put it in the car. Updates. Got a little bit of blood action going on, but the seat is in the car. The seat is in the car. This rail is in. If you can see down there, that rail is also in. The front's pinned up down here, you can't see, but it's locked in. It's not going anywhere. You can sit in it. It's fully functional. It's locked in here. It's really hot. I had to fight with this a little bit, but can't complain. So you can fit a MK2 Recaro base seat and a MK3 with no welding involved. You have to cut a little bit and do some bending, but you don't have to do any welding. So if you don't have a welder, this works out pretty well. Okay, let's do another seat. Look how much taller the Recaro is than the GLX seat. But it fits nice, it's nice and even. I like it. It's so much taller, but it looks really good. Even with that fabric, that looks really good in the car. Alright, so about to start on the driver's seat here. I need to pull these off and that off because, like I said yesterday, with those on, it does not fit inside the left and right. They hit the side. Those gotta come off. Gotta cut the one brace off, bend the leg out, and we should be in the car, hopefully not too long. Oh my god, the camera! We're good. We're good. We're good. So if you've never pulled your seatbelt like buckles off before, there's one little bolt down here at the bottom. These ones in the MK2s are 15s, the ones in the MK3s are 17s, I believe. Alright, now that I know what I'm doing, it's going to be a lot faster. Both seatbelt things are off. The brace piece here is out of the way now. All you gotta do is heat this up, bend this out, or we can go ahead and throw it in the car. Hiya! Heating up metal makes it move much easier, don't forget. Alright, so when I say that took me 2 minutes, probably less, probably a minute and a half of just heating that up, using my mallet and hitting it, and it's already as far as I needed it to be. That was like the easiest thing ever. So if you're ever gonna do this, I think it's probably the easiest way. Like, I already got this. Look at this. Get down there. If you can see, boom, 21. Gotta bend this piece up to be flat, but we're already done. That literally took me like 30 seconds. Aside from cutting this and taking all the stuff off, this is really easy that I'm doing now. Alright, driver's seat is all prepped and ready to go in. Unfortunately, I have to leave, but when I get back home tonight, that can just go straight in, nothing to mess with, and we're good to go. As to which fabric, how I'm gonna redo these seats, seeing this like blue, like velour kind of color with the car, it actually looks really good inside of there. The only problem, because some people suggested, and I said it too, doing this in leather and redoing that, the same fabric in the centers, the only problem is finding that fabric to do the centers for both again, and also the centers for the rear. Or leaving this whole seat like this and then just redoing the back to match that as well. But like I said, it's finding the fabric or trying to match it, because like this stuff here, if you can see, there's a lot of different colors. There's red, blue, gray. There's a lot of different colors inside that are hard to match. But I think if I don't do that, I'm probably gonna do leather on the side, black leather on the side, and then do black suede maybe in the middle with either a blue, gray, or white Recaro logo in the center. I think that would look good as well. And if I did that, doing leather here and keeping it black, I wouldn't have to redo the rear. So that's be cheaper on my part to only redo the fronts versus matching both. But these seats just feel really, really nice, and they look really good in the car. It's crazy how much bigger these seats are than the Mark III GLX seats, because those seats are, I mean, they're fairly big, they have some bolstering, but these seats are just so much nicer. So I'll have them both in the car, and today I might just leave them in the car, just kind of rock them for a little while like this, but they are getting redone to match all the interior, whether I just do the front or just do the rears to match. The benefit of just doing the front seats so they already match the rears, it's obviously a lot less money. Getting stuff custom upholstered isn't always cheap, so having a full front set and a full rear set can be kind of pricey. If I had to have two fronts to do, that'd be a lot easier, so I'm kind of leaning towards the black leather on the outside, either the suede in the center or leather in the center as well, just so I can leave the rears alone. Maybe if I see how readily available this fabric is, I might go that route as well. It just kind of all depends. But I'm leaning towards the black leather and black suede with either a white, gray, or blue Recaro. That's currently, but we'll see. But I have to leave. I'll catch you guys later tonight. We get the driver's seat back in, and it looks so good. We are back at the house. We get my last seat installed in the car, and then give you guys a full look at how it looks, and then we're going to discuss fabric, and you guys can help me pick what I want. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the Recaros are officially in the car. Sorry that it's so dark. We were out of focus. Oh, this is hard to do one-handed. Hang on. I got you. Right there. Boom. Okay, here we go. Driver's seat, passenger seat. All my rails are in like they're supposed to be. Super easy process. We're clicked in the front down there. Everything fits. It looks super amazing. We're gonna go for a drive because I'm really pumped to sit in these seats and go for a ride. Then I'll pull it back in the garage under the light so you guys can see them, but they're looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize now. This is the worst ride along ever, but all I have is this one light here, and it's kind of really dark in the car, but I'm way too excited to not drive the car tonight with these seats, so you guys can just deal with the darkness for a minute. But they feel so good in the car. They just sit really, really nice. I'm enjoying it so far. All right, so first off, these are way a million times comfier than my leather seats. The leather seats look great, but they weren't very comfy to sit in, unfortunately, but they look good, so I kind of dealt with it. But these feel really nice. They're also a bit taller than the other seats. I sat lower than the other seats. I noticed I'm a bit higher than these, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to adjust the actual seat height, and I haven't messed with it yet, so I'm gonna have to do that. But they sit nice. They're super grippy. They're comfy. They're so, cloth seats are so comfy. So if I do leather, it'll be like that nice, really soft, just comfortable leather. But they ride nice. This feels right. I've wanted Recaros for such a long time, and it's just never worked out in the way that I could get some. And these just worked out so well. And actually, I talked to all the guys at Ace Cafe Friday night about them, because the guy originally wanted $500 for these seats. And the blue, like the American version Recaros, aren't worth as much, I'm told, as like the trophies that had like the black leather on the side and the gray in the middle. They said it wasn't worth $500, and I didn't want to pay $500 for two seats. So I shot the guy an offer Saturday morning before I even started the vlog, and then he's like, I can't do that, but I can do a little bit more. I'm like, that's perfect, because that's actually where I wanted to be. Give him a low offer, let him bump up to where I actually wanted to be. Worked out perfectly. He was an awesome dude. So I got Recaro seats for an amazing price. I've wanted them for so long, and it just worked out. So if there's something you want, don't give up on it, and just keep working towards that, and eventually you'll get it. Because like this car wasn't built in a day. It's been like 6 years going. But these things feel really, really nice, and that's the end of my drive. All right, back at the house. Hopefully this lighting is, it's actually terrible. You can't see them at all. Well, you can see the logos. Look, Recaro, ah! But let's go over here. Okay, let's see. That's a bit of a better look. It's kind of dark in the car. I'm sorry about that. Let's wait. There we go. Now we can see. Okay, perfect. So they look, this fabric's growing on me, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it, but it is growing on me. So I do hear you guys saying it looks good. It does look good, but I'm not gonna keep it, I don't think. But they fit the car so nicely. Maybe we can see the front from here now. Okay, not bad. They sit really nice in there. Their car looks good. I have to pull the seat up a little bit. It's too far back compared to my last seat, but they just feel really nice, and I'm so stoked on these seats. And it wasn't too bad once I knew what I was doing on how to fit these Mark II bases in the Mark III seats. It's not that bad. You got to rest with it a little bit, but honestly, not too bad. I did no welding. I had to cut a piece off, but that's simple to do anyways. But we are looking good. The car is on its way. We got Fix Fest, Simply Clean coming up. Maybe Treppin South. It's gonna be awesome. All right, couple of announcements as we wrap up today's video. I've decided my mind. I've made up my mind on how I'm gonna redo the Recaros. They're just gonna be all black leather with, I haven't helped me decide a color for the Recaro. I either wanna do white, maybe try to find a light blue to match the car, or maybe like a kind of a grayish color. Help me decide if you have another color. Help me decide a color for the Recaro, but the seats are gonna be all leather. Just for a little bit, I was sitting in the cloth seats. It reminded me of how much I don't like getting in and out of cloth seats. You just stick to them. I love the smooth feel of leather that I've had for the past like year or so. I definitely prefer leather seats over cloth seats. So leather it is for the seats, but help me decide the color of the Recaro emblem. That's what I need help with. And of course, the added bonus of if I only do the front seats in black leather, they immediately match the rears, and that's gonna save me a whole lot of money not having to do the front and the rear together. But I'm gonna talk to whatever company I'm gonna redo the seats, and I'm gonna see what the price is. If it's not too bad, I'll go ahead and do front and rear and make it look all just completely perfectly matching. But if not, black leather on the front will match the black leather on the rear. It won't be that noticeable. I'm not really worried about it. If you have any upholstery companies in like Central Florida area that you recommend, please put them in the comments below. I'll definitely check them out. I know E3 Customs has been wanting to do my interior since like Stance Nation, but they're in Pompano Bay. And they do amazing work, but that's 2.5 or so hours to drive one way to drop off seats, that's come back and go back again. The person who did all of like Jerome's, Omar's, Greg's, Recaro seats is actually like right in Orlando, like probably 30 minutes from my house. So I'm leaning to go with him because he's just close, and close is convenient, less driving. So I think that's where I'm gonna go. But if you have any other suggestions in Florida, somewhere in the Central Florida area, drop them below and I'll definitely check them out. All right, next update. Today is the 23rd. Next Saturday, July 29th, we are having a Mark III Cruise. We're meeting up at exit 111A. I'm not sure quite where that's at. Somewhere in like Central Florida area. And we're cruising to St. Augustine. We're gonna be meeting up at 9:30 a.m. I'll put all this in the description below. But we'll be meeting up at 9:30 a.m. exit 111A. Publix parking lot right off the exit. We'll give 15 minutes to buffer for people who are late. There's always late people. Everyone is welcome, like always. Family-oriented cruise get-together event. They have a nice parking garage obligated to They have a nice parking garage there. We all can park. Please don't feel obligated to have to stay with the group once we're there. So basically, we're getting together at an exit. We're cruising with all the Mark IIIs. As many want to come to St. Augustine. We're gonna hang out, have lunch. There's amazing spots to shoot in St. Augustine. We're just gonna have a fun Mark III family drive up to St. Augustine, get roller shots on the way there, have lunch, find some more places to shoot. Just a big family thing. So if you have a Mark III and you want to come and hang out with us, you're more than welcome to. All the info will be in the description below if you want to come. It is Mark III only, I believe. If you want to have another car and kind of tag along towards the back, you can, but we're trying to have like a whole Mark III squad. But everyone is welcome. You're definitely welcome to come. So that is next Saturday, July 29th, 9:30 a.m., exit 111A. I don't really know where that's at exactly. I'm going to have to try to figure that out as well. But that is the plan for that. All right, that is gonna be the vlog for today. I'm sorry if yesterday's video and today's might seem a little bit repetitive with the same thing going on, but I really wanted to have a good little description of how you fit them in your car if you're looking to do the same thing. Obviously, Mark III Recaros are much easier to fit. You just put them in the car, but sometimes you gotta work with what you got, and I had Mark II Recaros that are in mint condition, literally 40 minutes away. You can't beat that. So sometimes you gotta take what you're given and just make it work. Hopefully, if you're trying to put Mark II Recaros in your car, this will help you out. It helped me out. I mean, I helped myself out. I was kind of not sure if it was gonna work, but after I learned how to do it, it worked so well. But yeah, like I said, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys seriously for watching all the videos. Spending 15 to 20 minutes with me whenever I post a video. It really does mean a lot. I've met so many of you at car shows. Just come up to me like, hey, I watch your videos. If you see me come up and hang out with me, talk for a little while, I like to talk to everybody. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. I'm not like a huge, crazy, massive YouTuber, but I do appreciate the support. You guys watch the videos. Like, there's like people who are liking the videos like immediately, which is crazy. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for that. We will see you guys Tuesday vlog, because it's Sunday today. Yeah, so Tuesday vlog coming out on Wednesday. We'll see you guys then. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but there's always something going on, of course. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you like it, hit the thumbs up, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.